you what, I'm gonna get this thing shining. It's the last thing I do today. What do you throw this into, slime? Do you measure out tar? Oh, that means it's gonna be the death of me. Alright, now what can I get for you? Well, if it isn't Miss Cordelia herself. Sugar, how long has it been? You've been away for some time. Can I get you anything to drink today? Nothing. That doesn't sound like you. What in the blazes are you even here for then if you don't want to drink? Ah, you want to put an order in for you. Well, you going on another adventure with your crew? Yeah, alright. Well, how much you want me to order for you? What kinds of barrels this time? You don't know for sure? What do you mean you don't know for sure? You don't know how long you're gonna be gone for? I mean, I suppose that is like you, but typically you can at least give me an estimate. Not even an estimate this time. I know you better than that. What's got you go? What do you mean you lost your crew? Where'd they run off to? Oh. Well, you lost them. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. What got them? You don't know. I suppose that's why you don't right know what barrels you want me to order then. If you don't know how long you're gonna be gone. I assume you're hunting whatever got them. Cordelia, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sugar, you really need a drink then. You sure I can't get you anything? Well, we got a new bottle in. Right over here. I think it's one of Delvin's finest yet. Sure, I can interest you. I'll put hay on your chest. No? Well, what does interest you then? Besides revenge. Sheesh. Gotta lighten up, girl. You sure? Mighty tasty. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I get it. I do. I get it. I just hate to see you like this. Sure, there's nothing that can cheer you up besides revenge. You going to visit Mira yet? Sure, she could help. That's where you're heading next? Alright. Oh, don't give me that face. You need her just as much as she needs you. Besides, I think you'd both be awful lonely without each other. What with her being locked up in that cabin and all, and you always being somewhere on the seas on that ship of yours? It's not like either one of you got any real friends. No, I'm just teasing. Just trying to lighten the mood. Alright, well, since you don't know how many barrels you want, you don't want to drink, you don't want to talk about Mira, How about you at least tell me what you want in the barrels? I'll go down to Fairpoint Port and see if I can get you a good deal. That is our bargain after all. Shh. Shh. Don't go saying that out loud here. Listen, you know our bargain. I know our bargain. Nobody else needs to know it. They all think that my cooking is just because of my skill. They do not need to know that you go and pick up special spices from here for me. Besides, apart from that, I'm free of magic. I don't mess with that stuff. Nobody here needs to be hearing out loud what you pick up over there. But if you do go see her, I could use another stash. My spice cake just isn't the same without it. But don't tell her I said that. Alright, well, since you're so dead set on revenge, and you don't even know what food you want me to pick up for you, I suppose we'll just get you as many barrels as that ship can hold. How much can it hold? Alright. I'll make sure to get enough ordered for you. No. Ain't nothing much new around here these days. Well, actually, the counsel did come to visit. Had Delvin in a tizzy. Oh, and, you go visit Mira. You might want to tread carefully on account of Delvin took someone to the grove. I know. The fool. I couldn't right believe it myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am sweet on him, but I didn't think he was that dumb. Kinda making me reconsider the whole thing. That, and it's just been so long that I'm trying to get him to notice me, and blind as a bat. Anyway, he's gotta have some brains in there, though. Otherwise, how's he keeping a business open? You're right, maybe he isn't checking the numbers. But that's why he needs me. Do you know what kind of good I could do for this place? I'd have the Cracked Chalice up and running like never before, but he just doesn't see it. I'm more than a cook and a barmaid, you know. Well, I know you know that, but I need him to know that. You know, I heard there was a fortune teller down the way. Just came into town. I'm fixing to go see her. Oh, come on now, it'll be fun. Well, I mean, I know maybe you're not looking for love, but maybe she could tell you what happened to your crew. Fine. Well, I'm gonna go see her anyway. Well, now hang on a second. Just because I don't like messing with magic doesn't mean I can't go have someone else do it for me. That's why I send you to Mira after all. Having someone peek into another veil can't hurt, can it? I mean, after all, I'm just so tired of waiting on Delvin. Maybe the powers in a different veil could tell me if it's meant to be or not, and if it is, then I know to keep working at it, and if it's not, then I can let him go and I can move on with my life. Maybe I'll move on to Ansgar. He's not exactly my type, but he does seem to be a good man. Why haven't you ever tried going out with Ansgar? I mean, it seems like you two be a good fit. He's all nice and strong on account of working out the forge and all. not interested in that sort of thing. I get it. I do. Well, I don't, but I get it for you. You know what I mean. No, it's okay. Well, anyway, I got sidetracked again. I was telling you about the fact that if you go see Mira, you need to be careful, because she's probably in a bad temper. On account of Delvin taking that poor kid to the grove and all, and the council coming to visit. And, oh, that's what I was telling you about, the council. Yeah, so the council came to visit, and, well, they stole about 10 barrels of mead. Yeah, it was a bad day here. But they took about 10 barrels of mead. Well, they claim they didn't steal it. I say it's stealing, they say confiscating. I think it's the same thing, really. Just one of us has a shiny badge and the other doesn't. Anyway, so they take about 10 barrels of mead. Delvin's in a right tizzy, runs down there, goes and warns Mira. This is before the grove and all. He won't go over there anymore no more. Goes and warns Mira. And, oh, who was that one? The older one. The one that died. I can't remember his name. But anyway, he's got a replacement now. And the replacement is the one that went and talked to Mira. And I don't know what she did or said to him, but he came back in a huff and a puff. And they were sitting right over there, those 3 council members and all. And he was flailing his arms around and stomping and yelling. And honestly, the way he was going on, you would think he was just putting on a very poor act of being upset. But I think he really was upset. You never know what Mira does to them. And anyway, said something about a curse and not knowing what to do next, and I don't know. But point being, there's a new council member. That's what I was trying to tell you. So maybe you could talk to him. Okay, I'll stop. I suppose that's true. Yeah, you going steady with the council member might not work out so well, huh? On account of all of your under-the-table activities. I kept my voice down. Jeesh. Sensitive today. Well, how about this? Since you won't take any mead right now, after you go see Mira, why don't you come back here? You bring me those spices, I can make up a nice spice cake for you. I won't take no for an answer. Otherwise, I'll just come hunting down the shipyard. Come banging down your door. You're gonna get that spice cake one way or another. Well, it's good for the soul. Think you could use some home cooking. When was the last time your feet were on dry land after all? Goodness, I don't know how you do it, Cordelia. I really don't. As for me, I prefer dry, stable land, a stable job. No magic for me. Oh, no hunting neither. My adventure is seeing what walks through that door every day. Keeps me plenty entertained, I'll tell you that. Well, speaking of hunting, did you get anything good this time around? Well, minus the incident. Did you now? How many teeth did that thing have? Goodness, no ma'am. No ma'am, I want nothing to do with that. Is that the only one you got? You got 2 of them. Eesh. Tell you what, you never cease to amaze me. You and that ship of yours, always sailing off into the sunset. Sometimes it sounds downright romantic. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you had a thing for that ship. No, I'm teasing. No, I know. I'm just trying to distract you. I know your crew meant everything to you. Well, like I said, you come down and see me after you go to her. Bring me those spices and I'll make you up my homemade spice cake. I might even slip a glass of meat in there for you anyway. Do remember there are people here that care for you, okay? Revenge ain't all it's cracked up to be. Well, I'd hate to see you becoming something you're not. Oh, don't give me that. I know plenty about you. You can drop the tough guy act anytime now. There are people here that love you. You be careful out there. We want to see you come back safe. I see that look in your eye. That's the look of you're gonna sail off into the sunset without looking behind you. At least come say goodbye first. Promise? All right then. Well, I best not keep you. Do you want to check on those barrels today, or when you're trying to set off? Okay. It is pushing it a bit, but I suppose I can make it work. All right. Well, once my shift is done here, I'll head down to Fairport, get a good price on some supplies, even though I don't quite know what I'm ordering. I'll see whatever's freshest. And then, you stop back by here for some spice cake? Okay. Safe travels out there. Hopefully she's in a better mood today. Good luck. Bye, sweetie. That woman. She's gonna get torn limb from limb before it's all over.